All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about one of the most incredible and honestly, one of the most tragic heroes of the Mahabharata. Picture this. It's the 13th day of the great Kurukshetra war. You have a 16-year-old warrior trapped inside this deadly maze of soldiers, and he's facing the absolute greatest generals of his time, all by himself.
So how in the world did he end up in a situation like that? Well, to figure that out, we have to go way back to a story that actually started before he was even born.
Right, so this is all about Abhimanyu. He's the son of the legendary archer Arjuna, and his entire destiny, his fate, was basically sealed because of a lesson that was never finished.
You see, there's this ancient concept called Garb Sanskar, which basically means womb training. The idea is that an unborn child can actually listen, learn, and soak up knowledge from everything happening around its mother. Pretty amazing, right?
So here's how it all went down. Arjuna, his dad, is explaining the secret to this super complex, deadly battle formation called the Chakravyuha. And the unborn Abhimanyu, he's inside his mother's Subhadra's womb, just listening intently, absorbing every single word about how to get in. But then, just as Arjuna is about to explain the most crucial part, how to get out, his mother falls asleep. Arjuna stops talking, and just like that, the lesson is over. The exit strategy is never told.
Okay, so fast forward. Let's jump right onto the battlefield, because this is where that half-learned lesson becomes a terrifying reality.
So it's day 13 of the war, and the Pandavas are in deep, deep trouble. The enemy army has set up the Chakravyuha. It's this almost impenetrable formation, and the one guy who knows how to beat it, Arjuna, has been cleverly lured away to the other side of the battlefield. It's a perfect trap.
So, with his family staring defeat right in the face, who steps up? 16-year-old Abhimanyu. He comes forward and says, "I can do it. I know how to break in." He's honest, he tells them he doesn't know the way out, but he volunteers to lead the charge, trusting his uncles would follow and protect him. What incredible courage.
And so he does it. Abhimanyu charges in like an absolute force of nature, a blazing comet of pure skill. The plan was simple. His uncles and the rest of the army would follow right behind him. But that's not what happened. The plan went horribly, horribly wrong.
The second he gets through the entrance, it's sealed behind him. An enemy warrior named Jayadratha uses a divine boon, a special power, to hold back the entire Pandava army. Just like that, Abhimanyu is trapped. He's completely, utterly alone.
And if you think that's bad, just look at what he was up against. 7 of the greatest warriors on the other side, including his own grand teacher, Drona. They completely threw the rules of war out the window and surrounded this lone teenager to attack him all at once. It was a total betrayal of everything they were supposed to stand for.
What follows is just brutal. They break him down piece by piece, but not his spirit. Karna strikes him from behind, a total coward's move, and shatters his bow. Then his chariot is destroyed. His sword and shield are broken. He's left with nothing. But is he defeated? No way. He grabs a chariot wheel and keeps fighting. Unbelievable.
So even though he ultimately fell on that battlefield, Abhimanyu's story didn't end there. It became immortal, and it teaches us some incredibly powerful lessons that still ring true today. You see, his death wasn't just a tragedy. It was the turning point of the entire war. It lit a fire of vengeance in the Pandavas that propelled them to their final victory. His enemies knew it too. They knew they hadn't just defeated a boy. They had come face to face with a legend.
So what can we take away from this? First, and this one's huge, is that real courage, real responsibility, it has nothing to do with how old you are. He was just a kid, and he stepped up to a challenge that even the greatest veterans feared.
The second lesson is a really powerful warning. A half-learned lesson can be way more dangerous than knowing nothing at all. It's like knowing how to start a car but not how to use the brakes. Abhimanyu's story is the ultimate proof of that.
And the last lesson, maybe the most important one, comes from how he died. It's a timeless reminder that any victory you get by cheating, by breaking the rules of basic human decency, well, that's no victory at all. It's empty. It's cursed.
So in the end, Abhimanyu's story isn't really about defeat, is it? It's about the choice to face an impossible challenge because you know it's the right thing to do. And it kind of leaves us with a question for ourselves. What maze, what Chakravyuha are you willing to enter for what you truly believe in?